Week 2, day 1, and we didn't take any trade. Today is a Monday, and coming to the market, I wasn't even looking to take any trade because, first of all, today is a no news Monday. We have NFP on Friday, and probably have, I don't know what news we have on Thursday, but we have big red folder news. So I wasn't looking to take a trade. I told myself, bro, I literally don't want to take a trade today. So I'm happy I didn't take any trade. I'm just saving my capital for when the right opportunity comes out, the A plus setup comes out, and I'm going to enter, go crazy. If it's a win, if it's a loss, I don't mind. Hopefully this is a win because, hey, I'm trying to get myself to sim phase, to make that money. So, yeah, like we didn't take any trades. The market was chopping today. Like they had like two SMT occurred, but NQ was really choppy. So I didn't have any trade. And you know what's funny? Around 11, a setup formed, which was part of my setup. But obviously, there was a consolidation on the 15 minutes and the 5 minutes. And my rule is, if there's consolidation on 15 minutes and 5 minutes, I'm not entering. Plus, we're already at 11 o'clock. We don't trade 11 o'clock, man. We trade from 9:30 to 11. So I didn't take the trade. It was a break-even trade. And he still ended up going in my direction, kept on pushing up, but who cares? Like, I really don't want to put my account at risk. There's no point. There are other trades to come. I like the way I'm thinking. I like the way I'm moving. All I need is one more trade. So why rush it? Like, we have the whole of this week to find a good setup. So, it is what it is. And yeah, so this is just the update on today. See you guys tomorrow. It's Wednesday. I didn't record yesterday just because I didn't feel like. Don't mind the hair, bro. My hair looks stupid, but fuck that. I'm not talking about my hair today. But yeah, I didn't record yesterday just because I didn't feel like. I took a trade yesterday. Wasn't supposed to take a trade. I tried using discretion to trade, and I figured out discretion. Yeah, discretion trading right now is probably not the best thing I should be doing. Yeah, so I took a trade. I lost. I got the account back to. I was up 1-5 before the end of the week last week. Bro, I was up 1-5 last week, and I took a trade Tuesday. Didn't take a trade Monday. Took a trade Tuesday using discretion, and boy, I lost that trade. But I didn't lose like the whole 1-5 I was up. I lost like 1,000, right? Yeah, I lost 1,000, so I was still up like 400. But if you're trading with futures, like a futures prop firm, you know that they use end of the day drawdown, and your drawdown like trails up by the end of the day. So it's not as if I have like, once I was in profit of 1-5, my drawdown goes up. Before you couldn't lose 2,000, right? So if you lost 48k, you go down below 48k, you lose the account. But now as I'm up 1-5, my drawdown is like 49. So if I lost like 900 probably on the next trade, I would have blown my shit. Well, hopefully I didn't. And I'm gonna show you guys the trade I took because it was very stupid, because this was a similar loss I took like last month, and it's just so dumb. Like, wasn't necessary. The only reason I took the trade, like literally, I had this in mind. If the 5 minute gap gets inverse, I'm gonna take the trade. 5 minute gap didn't get inverse, but I saw an SMT, but the SMT wasn't even fully formed. I just saw an SMT like on ES. We took out the low, but we didn't take out the low. So I was like, fuck it, bro. Discretion on this bitch, bro. And I took it, and obviously it was a loss. I didn't trip. I took another trade after that, and yeah, I took another trade around like 12, which is probably not the best. Like, I'm just being honest with you guys. I shouldn't have taken trade, but I didn't lose the trade. Like, thankfully, like I didn't lose the trade. The trade would have been a winning trade. I would have been up at the end of the day, like 1-5. But I was scared, obviously, because I was trading away from my hours, and I put my stop loss like in a very safe, like way down. So he just took my internal high. I broke even on the trade, and it was a break-even trade. I ended up, getting stopped out for like $100 or so. I don't know. And coming into Wednesday, we took coming into the day, like I started working. I saw someone in the comment, bro, get a job, and he was motivating me, and I was like, fuck it. So I got the job. I'm working like with family, so I'm going to be like making videos for a business, but I work with family. So the person I'm working with understand my schedule, that I'm going to be trading 9:30 to 11, and that's very good. So I go to the market 9:30. Market was looking good. We are all time highs. I was looking to buy, and I kid you not, I was scrolling on TikTok looking for ideas for the business, bro. I actually had in mind if this guy get invest, I'm entering. And I started scrolling on TikTok, bro. I keep forgetting that I'm trading in 1 minute because before, like, I got a mentorship, I was trading like 15 minutes. But like, obviously, I'm used to trading 1 minute now. But it's like I keep forgetting I can't do that stupid shit because the last time I worked, I was using my other strategy, so I could wait. I need like I was trading 15 minutes. I need the 15-minute candle to close before I enter a trade. So it was different. But now it's like literally every 1 minute, a minute goes by very fast. It's like your candle is forming. So I just scrolled on TikTok. If I knew the candle I was going to enter on like formed, and I was rushing to enter the trade, but the next hand already formed. And I was like, bro, me entering at this point now is going to be very stupid. If it goes back down to my entry, and this should just stay pumping. Like, we literally go to the market on Wednesday, it actually they started pumping, like, was pumping, just kept on pumping. I'm like, fuck. And I think my friend had to call me because I was at work. I didn't text me, and I was like, bro, I mix that shit too. Like, he was restarting his laptop, and he missed it. So coincidentally, like, we both missed the trade. I know it was funny. Like, my friend, he made a payout last week, so that's crazy. I don't know if I told you guys, but he made a payout of like, he made $300 from a 10K forex account that he had like before we got the mentorship. So that was very good. Like, he's seeing progress. I lost, you know what? We bought the account together, but before I stopped trading my other strategy, I just full potted that shit and I lost it. But he kept the account. That's good of him. He passed it like after we learned everything, and made it pay out. So that's good. He got another account like recently. Like, I'm proud of him. Like, we are doing great shit. Like, I know, like, definitely for the end of the year we're going to be doing like numbers for sure. So he made a payout 300 and he put it back into a new account. But yeah, like, I missed the trade, and bro, I was like, bro, this already getting to 2 weeks. My mentor said, like, bro, you can't be trading, like, going to pass an account that's fast. So I already told myself, bro, if we don't pass the account this week, I might just full point this account. Like, fuck it, because I don't want to be holding this account for more than a week. I got it last week, right? Yeah. So I was looking for one more entry, and we got another entry, and that she just went straight. I took one entry. I took one more entry. Yeah. So, and the thing is that the entry I took both yesterday, the other entry I took yesterday and today. The thing is that obviously they were bad. I shouldn't be entering at that period of time because my setup already formed, so there's no point entering another setup. But it's like I waited. Like, technically, I could say I waited for a good setup because I did wait for a good setup. But like, the habit of me trading after that is what is bad. Well, I did wait for like a good setup. I didn't take any stupid trade just to take a trade. I waited for like an actual setup that would trade on a normal day to form, and I took. So I mean, it's bad, but it's like I did not do some stupid shit. So it's like, fuck it. But like, obviously going in, like, obviously I have to do some reflecting. I have to journal the trades, like, probably like before I sleep. I'm going to do that right now. And I have to tell myself, bro, I can't be doing all these things on the live account. Yeah, I'm getting away with some of these things. I probably would have blown the account. Who knows if I took a trade? I mean, we're just pumping up today, so it was a good thing. But like, I could do that shit next time and lose the account. So there's no point like doing this shit, bro. I look crazy with this hair. But yeah, like, so I'm going to show you guys the trade I took. I'm going to flip my camera and just basically, like, I'll show you guys the trade I took. But yeah, like, I just say I haven't updated you guys. Like, this is Wednesday. I did it on Monday, but I just said let me fucking do it. Like, I didn't want to slack. Like I said, I'm going to be documenting your journey from 0 to 30K, so I can't be slacking, man. How people watching me, I do appreciate like everyone watching. Like, I didn't expect like my video, like, see, like, it's almost getting to like 300 views, and that might not be like seem like a lot, but like, that's a lot to me. Like, 300 people watching my video and people leaving a comment, and it's still like growing. I posted that shit on Saturday, so that's crazy. Like, I appreciate everyone watching. Oh, coming into this was Tuesday, right? Tuesday we are all-time highs, so we already took this around. We took this all-time high around 9, right here, around 9. So when I came into the market, I was, to be honest, I was only looking for buys. I can't even speak. I was only looking for buys because we are all-time highs. Obviously, if we kept on dropping, like, if we started displacing lower, I would look for sales. But you can see we had this 5-minute gap, and my only bias was literally because I took a trade, it lost just like this. And you know what I said, bro? I've done the back test, and I'm sure some of the losses I took during my back test, I probably won't even take again now because the purpose of backtest is to get the data. I've got the data. I have a very high win rate, and once you're done backtesting, you start live trading. And I feel like you still filter some of the loss when you're live trading, because just when you're backtesting, it's like you're stuck to a certain time frame, because you're not flipping and you get tired as you keep going, because you're backtesting. But like this setup is what I would have taken if I was backtesting, but it's like now I don't think, because this same loss happened. I only had like two losses last month, and so I already had like 3 losses. Two were like losses that I could have avoided, and one was like a genuine loss. So this same loss happened again, and it was stupid for me to take this, because literally I had this and I was like, bro, I'm not taking this trade until the 5 minute get inverse. But I trade the 1 minute. So when I backtest, when I'm backtesting, I look at just the 1 minute gap. I'm usually waiting for all the 1 minute gap to get inverse, and you can see like this here was the last 1 minute gap. This one here. So once this shit got inversed, I took this, and also I think I took this trade here because there was an SMT on ES, which obviously an SMT is just like an added confluence, but for me to take, that was so dumb, because at the end, the SMT wasn't even valid because we still took out this place. So I should have just waited. I just said let me use discretion at this point, because I was like, bro, we are all-time highs, SMT forming, we inverse this 1 minute gap, but my main bias was like this 5 minute has to get inverse, because I took a loss like that the last time. So I took this trade just like this. Boom. Totally avoidable. I'm telling you, like this was a totally avoidable trade. Took this thing, my stop loss here, but it just kept on dumping. Like I could literally show you guys. If I show you guys this, when I took a trade. Okay, here, this same trade, boom, on like look at this same trade. Like let me see if I see. I was going and taking the trade because I had this other player going in market. Okay, no, this is not here. Yeah, if I probably read this out, you probably see where I wrote I needed the 5 minute gap to get inverse, but this is literally like the same trade. Look, this is the 5 minute gap here. You can see this is a 5 minute. This is a different trade last month. The 5 minute gap didn't get inversed, and we just reacted off it. But if we go to the 1 minute, all the 1 minute gap got inversed. So this is a trade I'm no longer going to take again. I probably, there's no point. Like this is a consolidation trade. I'm no longer going to be taking this trade, So yeah, and took this trade, loss. I documented it. This is what you see here. This loss here. Like I've literally had like break even, win, break even, then loss. This loss totally avoidable. I just documented it, but I'm like I shouldn't have taken this. I don't know why I did that. So this was a trade I took. Then did I take any other trade again? I don't know if I took any other trade like that's it. I think I took I took this because we were reacting off a 5 minute gap. So I took something like this after this gap got inversed because we were reacting off a gap. So I took another trade like this here. Then I put my stop below this, and yeah. And I just broke even here. Like once we tapped this internal here, I just broke even. So this was a break-even trade. So this was the other trade I took that day. Yeah, but there shouldn't have been any trade. I just took that trade just to recover, but there shouldn't have been any trade, guys. I know, like I'm being honest with you guys, but like I still have a lot to work on. I can't lie to you. I still have a lot to work on. So going into today, you go back to the 1 hour. Today was very, very like, bro, the drawn liquidity was so good. Like literally, drawn liquidity was so good. Like, bro. So literally had this for the drawn liquidity. This. We had this also. So we had this on field gap, on field 1 hour gap, and all-time highs. Basically, those are the two drawn liquidities we had. Oh, sorry, and we also had London highs. And if we go into market open, 5 minutes. So in my mind, like what I do is that once I see price rejecting like a low or high, I call that a consolidation. So when I was backtesting, this is a consolidation to me. If the 15 minutes and the 5 minutes are consolidating, I don't take a trade. You can see the 15 minute too, where this low here, we keep rejecting it. So I just put a box on this whole shit. I'm like, price need to break either the 5 minute, like if you break out of one time frame, then I can take a trade. But if the two are consolidating, then I'm not taking. So we needed to either break below this high or break a low on like the 5 minutes or one out of one of the time frames for me to take a trade. And going into the drawn liquidity was so clear, bro. Like this is something that, like, the entry was so good, but I told myself that like this was a trade I marked out like when it was forming, because like, the John liquidity was just so good. But what I'm doing right now, like, if obviously discretion comes after you stick to your team for a long period of time, so like maybe, who knows, because I've seen like this kind of like me thinking is a consolidation and it ends up playing out. But it's like my rule is once I see that, I don't take a trade. But maybe with time I'll start kind of knowing the trades that are going to play out and not going to play out, because the John liquid was just so good. Like London highs was so like 18 points away. So I didn't take this trade because it wasn't part of my plan. So I'm not like angry. But this was the first trade I was looking at. I would have taken it if it happened, but it happened pre-market. And also I don't take trade from 9:30. I started taking trades from 9:30, close of 9:33, so 9:34. So this is also didn't follow my rule, but it was just so good, so I marked it out. I'm also going to journal it, just not journal it as something I would have taken, but just to keep like it at the back of my mind. So if I see something like this happen again and it's playing out, that's a discretion. You form your discretion. So yeah, basically then after this we had this trade form. This was the trade I was looking at. I missed. So literally I had this gap here. When price started dumping towards here, I thought, because there was a 5 minute gap around here, I think here, yeah, this place was a 5 minute gap. So I thought price was going to touch it. So after we started dropping down, I just lost track. I started scrolling on TikTok, and literally we inversed like this gap easy. Like, bro, this trade me and my friend missed. Easy trade to this one. Okay, I locked it. I locked it since like 11 o'clock, 9 something. I don't even know when I took trade. Since 9:46. Since work. So I looked at, so this is easy 1 to 2, bro, like to the on-field gap, because the on-field gap was drawn liquidity. We took this. Once we took this, I was like, fuck. My friend was like, bro, she's off the charts. I was like, bro, I'm on this. Probably not the best decision. Like, I'm saying it just to be honest with you guys. I probably should have left the chart, but it's like, bro, if I was a demo account, like, what am I trying to do? Like, I'm wasting, like, I feel like I just felt so angry because I took the trade yesterday, which I wasn't supposed to take. And if I didn't take that trade, if I didn't have that loss, if I took this trade, I would have passed my eval. I'm like, I would have passed that shit. So it pissed me off thinking that I wasted. Like, I took a stupid trade yesterday because of discretion. And obviously you learn, like, so I'm not really angry at myself, but it's like I took a trade yesterday I wasn't supposed to take, which if I took this one that I was watching out for, but once this candle formed and I saw this other one here, this 9:46 candle, I was already too late. I didn't want to just chase price. I just didn't enter again. And if I took the trade, I would have passed my EVA already. So it pissed me off. I was like, fuck you, bro. I'm just going to keep looking because we have all-time highs. And if we get a good entry, then I'm just going to take it. So, boom. Boom, let me remove this. This thing is price must be 65 points from here. That's why you saw that price range there. So from here to the draw is like 65 points. So I think we tapped into a 5-minute gap. There was a this is a 5-minute gap. So this was my another entry. We tapped into, you can see all this 5 minutes, also like a 15-minute gap. We tapped into it. We go to the 1 minute, then we started like displacing. Okay, no. We said, so boom. I took this trade here. After this 1, 2, 3 candle, this was a 5-minute gap, displacing, boom, took this, and I moved. Stop loss was here. Then my break even was here. So once we tap this internal, I broke even, because it doesn't make sense. Like, if we tap that, we can easily start rejecting. I didn't want to just target here as my break even. Obviously, I'm not going to break even because it's literally a 1-to-1 and I'm targeting 1-to-1. So I was targeting 1-to-1. So it made more sense to use this as my break even instead of just not putting, like, having a break even and just targeting this. So I did that. Price obviously stopped me out. And I was like, bro, I just closed out the chart. I closed out my chart and I came back again. Bro, like, I'm saying this to you guys, but it's like, this is probably not the best habit. Like, I don't feel like I don't think I'll do this. I mean, I'm saying I won't do this, but bro, fuck it. I don't want to do this. And obviously I should work on it. I'm going to work on it. I really don't want this to be how my trading is. The type of trader I want to be. The level I see myself is I shouldn't be doing this, right? But it's like I don't just want to keep having the account. Just like, I rather, it doesn't, like me saying it's stupid, but I'd rather blow the account. Like, bro, I can't lie down to just have the account just sitting there. Because at the same time, it's an evil. Like, you're not making money off it, so you're just wasting time. Like, you're just sitting there. So I followed my plan. I still followed my distance, and we got another entry. There was a 5 minute and 15 minute gap here. Instead of displacing up, we got a good entry here. This was also a 5 minute gap here. If you go, guys, I don't have the replay too, so that's my bad, man. I don't have a replay too, so you have to bear me. So yeah, okay. So this, you can see this is a 5 minute gap here. So we tapped this 5 minute gap, and but once a 5 minute gap opened up, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. Plus we were also rejecting on this 5 minute long gap, big ass gap, also a 15 minute gap, and obviously I was taking trades I would take in the live market. So I was like, is that like gonna play out? Like, not say I was taking stupid trades. So once we invest this, like we literally tap this, like bro, this looked so good. Like, come on, look at this, tap this, and immediately look at the rejection. Immediately I entered on this. I entered here a little bit up because I didn't enter like immediately at the close. So I entered here. Obviously this was my break even internal. Like I'm sure right by now, if you look at my trading, you already know what I do. Like, I break even at the internal high immediately. That just what saves me a lot. I feel like that's why I don't lose. So obviously when I saw this candle looking like, look at this red ass candle, bro. Look at this red ass candle. When I saw this red ass candle, like, just imagine how I felt, bro. I was like, fuck, Obi, really? Damn, like, you know what? Fuck you, bro. Like, and it's just there pumping. Oh, bro, like, I'm look at this Drake ass candle, bro. Just started pushing up, sliced through this shit. I broke even immediately. We just kept on. Like, you don't understand. Like, the thing about features is that, bro, sometimes you get taken out before the candle even forms. So before I saw this candle hit my take profit like around here, this shit already closed me out. Like, I didn't want to. It closed me out, then I saw the thing pump up. So it was crazy. I was like, damn. You know, obviously I couldn't hold because there's like consistency rule. So I took this trade, I won, and obviously I'm up like 1.4k because I only risk 1k on the trade. Because basically I only had 1k left to risk. I had 900, so I was like, bro, I don't even want to make too much because the next trade all I need is 1.5. I'm going to try to get 1.6 because I feel like you can get $100 a little bit above the buffer. I won't mind. So there's going to be a trade next. Probably we'll see, man. I'm going to try my best to take a trade. Okay, that sounds bad. That sounds stupid, but I'm going to try my best to find a good trade to take tomorrow, Thursday or Friday, and hey, probably pass this because, man, I'm looking tired. And ever since, bro, we just kept on pumping. Like, bro, look at how we, like, bro, just kept on pumping. Also, this is Asia. Like, I don't want to look at this shit, bro. Like, Asia, trading 5 minutes, trading 1 minute on Asia is not the best. Like, let me give you guys a tip, bro. If you want to trade Asia, because when I was demo testing, I tried trading Asia one time because I saw this mentors tell you, bro, pass the profit as fast as possible. Like, and it works for them, like Cole, AB, AG, you know. Sorry, I don't AG. Yeah, I don't know about AB, but AG. Yeah, wait, which one is that? I don't know, bro. The names are confusing, but they say try and pass your profit like quickly. And I know, is it AG? I keep forgetting. Is it AG? Let me check because I'm on the Discord. So AB. So AB trades like Asia and London, and it passes like a day or two, sometimes like a week. It just depends, you know. So I tried doing it when I was demo testing. 1 minute and Asia don't go together. Trust me on that. You rather trade 5 minutes because I'm telling you, will lose if you trade like. I don't want to look at this because I know I'm going to lose if I trade Asia. So I'm just going to close this shit. And yeah, man, I just want to give you guys a quick update. It's Saturday. I didn't make any video Thursday. I didn't make any video Friday. I didn't even trade Friday. Like, I didn't even open my chart on Friday. So, you know, a lot has been going on since Wednesday. I noticed that a lot of the things I was doing was not aligning with the results I wanted to get. So let me give you guys a quick rundown of how my week has been. Monday, I didn't take any trade. Tuesday, I took a trade using discretion, which is not part of my entry. You know, like, I think I made a video about that on Wednesday or so, but I'm not going to go into that again. Going to Wednesday, I had a very good day. Wednesday was a very good day. Like, the first, we had a trade which was a winning trade, but I didn't take the trade just because I missed out on the trade. Basically, I missed out on the trade. I think I explained it in the video too. Like I had a setup form. I traded 1 minute. The setup was about forming, and I kind of forgot. I started scrolling on TikTok. When I saw my laptop light turned off, I checked. I clicked on it and I saw the setup has already formed. The second like the entry candle has already formed and the next candle already formed. But my internal high hasn't been taken out. But it's like I was like, there was no point entering on a trade just because of at this point I'm chasing price, you know. But my break-even line hasn't hit. So I could have still entered, you know, because the thing kept on running. But I just didn't want to. So that was how Wednesday went. And after that, I still kept on looking for other trades even after a good setup formed. A plus already formed. My trading hours was 11 o'clock. It was already 11 o'clock at that point because I didn't find any setup to 11 o'clock. And so I traded outside of my hours. A good setup was already formed. So there was no even point taking the trade I took. And I took a trade which was a winning trade, you know. And it doesn't even make sense for me to take the trade because like why I said I'm making this video is just because of like, bro, I see myself slowly the habits I'm creating right now, like the little things I'm doing right now is not aligning with the result I say I want to get. So I took a trade which got me back to break even on the account, bro. I'm just all over the place at this point. I'm just all over the place. Guys, I'm sorry, man. I'm all over the place. So the trade I took that Wednesday, which I was supposed to take, got me back to being up on my account because the trade I took on Tuesday, which was a discretion trade, was a loss. So I was down. I was not down on the account. I lost like 1K. So I was up like 300 on the account. You know, last week we were up 1.5K. Tuesday came, I took discretion trade. I lost 1K. I was up 300 on the account. Thursday came, I took a setup outside of my trading hours, which was a setup I would have taken if it was on my trading hours, but like a setup has already formed. We were already out of my trading hours. So I took a trade and it got me back to being, you know, 1.5. I think I was up 1.5K now at this point, which, you know, it is what it is, but like the things I'm doing to get me that doesn't even make sense. So coming into Thursday now, Thursday was a tricky day because, bro, Thursday came, my setup formed, but the 1 minute was choppy, which has nothing to do with me because like my rule is if the 5 minutes and 15 minutes are choppy, then I don't take a trade. 5 minutes and 15 minutes were clear, just that the 1 minute was choppy. So I try using discretion again instead of just following like my rules. Guys, I have only one entry model for my sell entries, and it formed, and I didn't want to take it just because of the 1 minute was choppy, which doesn't make any sense at all. Like I try using discretion again, bro. Bro, the trade formed. The next candle closed bullish because it was a sell. So I was like, man, this is probably not going to play out. And obviously it was consolidating for a while, for like 5-10 minutes. Then it just started dumping to my take profit. It also took out like the draw liquidity that was there. So it was just like, at that point I was like, bro, what the fuck am I doing? Like the small things I'm doing, like the small habit I'm picking up now, if I don't stop them, if I don't sit down and think to myself, it's going to fuck up this whole journey, this whole thing that I want to achieve, this, you know, 0 to 30K. So at that point, it's just like, what am I doing? Like my setup formed, I didn't take it. And on Tuesday, my setup didn't form. I used discretion to take a trade. Like, what the fuck am I doing? And on Wednesday, I took a trade which I wasn't supposed to take because of I missed out on the trade. Like the things I'm doing are not just correlating. It's just like, do you actually want to get to the level you want to get to? So after that, it's not as if I even closed my chart after that. Guys, I started looking for another entry because at that point I just needed one more trade to pass. And a trade formed, which is something I would have taken if that setup hasn't formed, because at this point, like, I already had a winning trade which I missed out on. Why am I still taking on that trade? Like, it doesn't make sense. So another trade formed. I took the trade. It was a break-even trade. But even when price took out my internal high, right? Because it was a reversal trade. When price took out my internal high, I broke even, but I was like, bro, this trade might just come to stop me out and keep on going my direction. So I moved my stop loss a little bit, so that, like my stop loss a little bit away from my entry after I moved it to my entry. So if I get stopped out, I'm getting stopped out for like 300 minus 300, which is stupid. And I did that. I got stopped out for minus 300. It did keep on. Wait, I don't even went to my direction, but it doesn't. That doesn't matter. You know, that doesn't matter if it went to my direction. But at that point, I closed out the chart and my body was just itching me. Like, I don't know if you're probably traded for a while and you've been in a phase where like your psychology is just so messed up. You understand how your body is itching you, like, but it keeps itching you to take another trade. And that's how it was for me. Like, my body was itching me so bad to take another trade. And yeah, I opened the chart again later on. I was at work at this time. Like, I was at work. So, like, guys, I was at work, opened the chart again, and I found an entry. And I took this entry. And this entry was so... This thing destroyed my heart was literally... Bro, I would have lost my account, but I didn't lose the account. The trade ran to where it was going to go to. But I didn't even end up passing because for my funded features, you only have the consistency is like you can't make more than 50%. So that break-even trade that I moved my stop loss a little bit down away from the entry, that I got stopped 300. If I just got stopped out for break-even and this next trade won, I would have passed. But it's like I already lost 300. So even though I make when I make 1.5 on this account, I'll be up like 2,700. So I still need like another day to pass because I can't make more than what I'm supposed to make. So at that point, bro, I had to like sit down. I had to think to myself, like, bro, like, what am I doing? That trade went down, bro. You don't understand. I thought I was going to get stopped out and lose like a lot. The trade, oh, someone just came back. Trade went down, like, bro, it went way down. I was scared I was going to lose that shit, and it just started going. And even when it went up a little bit in profit, I just exited it. So I didn't even hold trade to this. But yeah, then after that, I had to think. I was like, bro, what am I doing? Like, what I'm doing right now doesn't align with the result I want to get. I said, like, I need to like take a break from trading. So I didn't even look at the chart Friday. I told myself, if I can't like not look at the chart, if I can't decide not to look at the chart on Friday, and if I can't be disciplined enough to not trade that day, then there's something really, really wrong. Like, I didn't open my chart at all. Like, I didn't even want to look at it. I was like, if I stuck to my plan and I didn't take the discretion trade on Tuesday, I would have passed Wednesday. And even though I fucked up on Wednesday, sorry, on Tuesday, even I fucked up on Tuesday, and I know I took the right trade on Wednesday, like I was settled that I wasn't scrolling when I was supposed to be on chat, I would have been up 1.5, like up 1.8k, and I would have passed on Thursday if I stuck to my rules. So it's like, at this point, I had a 100% win rate this week, but just like the habits that I was doing wasn't aligning, and I feel like it's for the best because obviously if I passed doing the wrong thing when I've gotten the sim, right, the sim phase, like, who knows what I'm going to do. I want to pass, like, just make the whole, because the max can make is 1k. I want to make the whole 1k in one day and do some stupid shit. So I feel like even that trade, I was like, I thought I was going to lose it. I thought, you know, the trade I took on Thursday, like after, I thought I was going to lose the trade and God was going to punish me, because at that point it's like that would be like a hard lesson. But I didn't lose the trade, and I was like, maybe God wants me to, you know, like give me a second chance. So I decided, bro, like, I need to not trade that Friday. I had to talk to myself. I literally went outside when I came back from work on Thursday, and I was like talking to myself in like a third person way. I was like, bro, like, what you're doing doesn't even align with the goal you want to get to. Like, you can't be complaining that you're doing this shit for 5 years and what you're doing doesn't even align. So I literally spoke to myself, because only you that can talk to yourself. No one else can talk to yourself. So I spoke to myself, and I was like, this is how I had to do it. Like, I went for a walk. Like, I was walking for like an hour or two, bro. I was just like talking to myself. I didn't even listen to music. I was just like, bro, you can't keep going the same way, bro. Like, something has to change. Because the guys that you're seeing that are doing the amount that you want to do with it, like, you don't have 2 heads. They are literally doing the same thing as you. The only thing is just what they decide to do and what I'm deciding to do. That's just all. That's basically all, because we look at the same chart. It's not as if some of them are even younger than me. So it's like there's nothing I can really say. Like the only thing that is distinguishing them from me is just like their discipline. So like I need to, it's not even about me needing to lock in the game, because I've locked in and I've figured out what works. No, it's me that's the problem. Like I'm the only one stopping myself from getting to where I want to get to. And that's the fucked up part, because I can't blame it on anyone else. I can't blame it on anything else. Now it's on me. So, I'm not going to say like, guys, things are going to change from now. Like I want you guys to see it in like the action. Like I don't want to, because I saw myself even when the last one of the videos I was recording, I was like, I'm just going to try to pass this as fast as possible. I don't want to be having that type of mindset. Like now, I want to even this. Obviously, I need 2 trades to pass, because I'm up 1.2k right now. So even if I make 1.5 another day, and I still need to make like 300 after that. So I don't even want to, even that 300. I don't want to take a useless. I'm going to stick to taking good setups, because if I can take my time doing the right thing to pass this, I know that once I get to the same phase, I'm going to also do the right thing to make that payout. Because if I try to do some stupid shit just to pass it, when I get the SIM account, I'm going to do some stupid shit. I'm going to lose everything. So it is just like an eye opener for me. It made me like try to like change the way I think about this shit. Like, bro, if I keep on doing stupid shit, I'm going to keep on repeating the same cycle over and over again. If I can't wait, like do what I need to do, then I'm just going to keep on being in the same cycle, keep on doing the same thing over and over again, and that's not what I want. So I'm not going to promise you guys that yo, it's going to be different from next week, but I want you guys to see it like through what I'm doing. Like you're going to see it, whatever you see is, how it's going to be. Like obviously I'm going to try my best to, do what I need to do to show you guys, this is a new side of, this is type of person that I'm trying to be, and you're going to see through the video. So that's just the update for this week, bro. Like this week has been crazy. Like I would have passed twice, even going back to last week. Like if you see, like you can see the strategy is never even the problem at this point. It's just me that's the problem, because even from last week with the 2 accounts I lost, I took a trade. I mean, that one I can't really blame it on like anything, because obviously I've removed that setup completely. But it's like this week 100% win rate, and I'm still stuck at the same position I'm in. It's like 100% win rate, but the psychology is like 0. Like I need to change something. Like I was talking to myself, I was like, bro, like the fact I'm still doing this, and like how people depending on me, like the people I actually put on, like my 2 friends, like I can't keep on coming to them, bro. Like I fucked up and did this shit. How, like, that's selfish to them. Even my parents, my friends, and those people that have already, bro, like trust me, I'm gonna lock in, and it's just a matter of time. Like how do I expect them to even trust me when I can't even do what I need to do? I told myself, like, bro, if I can't even do what I need to do, then it's better I get a job, because I'm just going to, if I can't change something and do what I need to do, then it's just going to be the same cycle again. Like I could see that. I told myself, like, this is how it's going to be if I don't change something. I'm going to keep on blowing the account, and get to a point where it's like, bro, you're just pathetic. That like you're just that pathetic guy, because at that point you're just repeating the same thing over and over again. So it's like, what's going to change? Like, you know what I mean? Now you know what to do, so why don't you just do it? Like you literally be telling your parents like before, because I don't talk to them about, like, any of my family members about what I'm doing again. I'd begin it by tell them, bro, just trust me. Like looking, like there are people doing crazy numbers, and it's like, look at what I'm doing doesn't even align. But why should they trust me? Why should they believe me in this? Like if they could see me doing what I'm doing now, like what would they think? So I have to like really think to myself deeply, bro. Like there are a lot of people depending on me. I can't just be fucking up like this, So, man, hope next week is going to be better, bro. I'm going to try, pray, work on myself. Like, it's not even about locking it again. I need to at this point where I'm at right now is the less you do, the better for me. So obviously I'm working now. So I really don't want to be on chat as possible. I still even playing game again. I really don't want to be playing game, but it's like I need to be distracting myself. I said scrolling on TikTok. I really don't want to be scrolling on TikTok, but like I need to be distracting myself away from trading because I only trade 1 hour, 30 minutes a day. So I have the whole day to myself to do nothing. So it's like I can't keep doing the same thing again. It's not about locking in again. It's not about like doing what you need to do. So yeah, we're ending this week up 1.2k. Hopefully next week will be better.